Chills run down your spine. You break into a cold sweat. Your heart begins to pound. You are afraid. Tonight, on Scariest Places on Earth, Magnolia Lane Plantation.
You have a very unique thing right here on Magnolia Lane Plantation, and that's a conflict of souls.
We're in New Orleans, man.
Yes, we are. We are in New Orleans.
We had a murder, and we discovered a voodoo altar.
I'd like to find the truth, whatever that may be.
Are the Eatons ready to spend a night at Magnolia Lane Plantation?
Oh my God.
One of the scariest places on Earth.
In New Orleans, many believe that at Magnolia Lane, the spirits of the dead can attach themselves to the living. For the Eaton family who are now at Magnolia Lane, that process may have already begun.
Behind you is an altar that has been evolving over the past 50 years. Anyone who ventures close to Magnolia Lane must make an offering of protection before leaving. This altar is your only hope for protection. In a place like this, the dead attach themselves to the living, and for you, that process has already begun. Therefore, you must retrieve something of significance from each of the areas you explore and return it to the altar. First, you must create a ritual drawing in the earth that will help you to travel between the world of the living and the dead.
All right. Who's good at ritual drawings?
Oh, Kristen's great at drawing.
All right.
I'll go. I'm Mamba Salayan. I'm an initiated voodoo priestess. And I will take you all to the crossroads where spirit and matter meet. We will pay respect and honor to the dead. We will do this ritual to open you up to receive and perceive the spirit. Now, if you look at the altar, you'll see several of the voodoo spirits reflected there. I'm drawing what's called a veve. It's a ritual drawing that calls the force of Gede. And Gede is the god of death, and Gede tells the truth. So if you're afraid of Gede, if you're afraid of death, you're afraid of the truth. Now, voodoo is all about participation and experience. So you will all participate with me in this ritual. You'll hold this. And Gede loves cigars, so keep that lit. Gede loves peppers. Now to begin, we will all kneel around the veve. L'esprit surtout, royaume de bon Dieu bon. Papa, leg bat à la porte. Ouvrez la porte, papa, pour vos enfants. Vos enfants vous attendent à go leg bat.
Now you'll be blindfolded and led to 5 areas on the plantation.
Oh my God.
On the outside of the blindfolds are veves, symbols like the one you've drawn on the ground. They will act as magnets, pulling spirits towards your eyes. Remember that spirits can't see you and feel your presence. They know how to get inside your head. You'll hear their voices. You will feel their touch. You will see their black shadows. If need be, call out the names of the deceased that you've known to help you through a dark moment. And finally, remember the old voodoo prayer to the dead. Don't hurt me, ye who know pain.
Cemetery. You are now sitting with the dead. Years after the war, children playing near here would flee in terror when they saw a headless man.
Was born in the early 1800s. Visitors to this room often feel chilling cold even in the summer.
In the basement.
Scratching noises are heard.
Oh, nice. When this was working, a plantation meats. Oh, that's it. Put the vegetarian where the meats are.
It is believed the Confederate prisoners performed a cruel form of torture by slowly poisoning the Union major who was their captor. At the end of the Civil War,
it is said that a Union major forced as many as 25 Confederate prisoners of war to live in the shack.
Christopher decides to dig in the graveyard in search of an offering for G'day.
Oh, this is nice. Oh my God, look at all those webs. I'm getting off this ground before I find myself a spider. Or do I go the other way? Oh, good. See that? There is a bat. Okay, I'm with the bats. I'm with the freaking bats flying around over my head. Those are not bugs. They are freaking... God, I'm stuck with bats. I'm not going to cry. Bats are gonna be fine. I'm sorry. I'm not turning the light on. Oh my God. I'm not walking in there. There's knowing how the passages everywhere down here. There's everywhere. Look, good bad, too bad, I can handle. But this quiet place is filled with bats everywhere. Oh, God.
Cindy, can you hear me? Cindy, Stephanie, so whoever's crying, can you hear me?
I need them to shut up. All right, I'm not staying in that room. No way in hell. There's less bats in this room. Chris?
Right here, Cindy.
Oh my God, I am in the basement filled with bats. Filled with bats. You hear me? Filled with them. They're like all over my head. There's spider webs everywhere. I'm in like some kind of basement. Oh my God. Like,
sorry, Cindy, just keep calm.
What the heck am I supposed to bring? I can't find a way out.
Hello? Anybody? Okay, this is so super not even funny. Cindy!
I can hear someone walking over me.
Oh my God, what are they doing to my family?
Coming up next.
No, I'm not going by myself.
You'll be fine.
I'm digging in a graveyard right now. I hope I'm digging in the right spot.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Eaton family of Massachusetts is at Magnolia Lane, a 200-year-old Louisiana plantation. Most who have ventured onto the grounds of Magnolia Lane believe that there is no way to drive out the dark energy that is there. The most anyone can hope for is protection.
I can't find a way out. I can't stand this.
I'm digging in a graveyard right now, trying to find something. I hope I'm digging in the right spot.
I can hear someone walking over me.
Dad, can you hear me?
Yeah, where are you?
Hey!
I'm up on the first floor.
My radio doesn't work! Step! Okay. Hey, where are you?
Kim!
Cindy, I can hear you!
Cindy, just keep cool. You're all right.
Keep coming over!
Can we leave? Where are you? Oh my God. Cindy!
Kim, you out there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? Hello? Guys? Cindy!
All right, I got it. I'm coming along.
Hello? Steph, I can hear you. If you can hear me, do something. My radio sucks.
Yes.
Where are you now?
I'm in a basement. I think.
All right.
But I think I'm supposed to stay where I am.
All right, listen to me. I'm going to tap 3 times on the floor. Follow the tapping.
Wait, Dad, I see you. Look down. The hole in the floor. I can see a light.
Hey, there you are.
There are so many bats down here.
Bats? Listen to me. Listen to me. Go
Kim,
to your
can you
left.
hear me?
There's a door right over there.
No.
If you can't get out that way, then come back to the hole on the floor.
Cindy! Chris!
Cindy, where are you?
I'm out.
Oh, all right.
I'm out.
All right, we got you.
Cindy, you got your tool?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
For the record, this place has worse commo than my National Guard unit.
I'm just trying to get in the right direction to where the altar is.
Oh, this is just peachy. This is worse than the United States Army.
You know what? I think my adrenaline gland is shot.
Okay, I'm too old for this.
I'm coming on.
All right, beat feet, bud. Okay. Oh, man.
I can almost see you guys.
Yeah.
Waiting on you. Yeah, you're the last one, bud.
Chris?
Yeah?
Come on! Chris, what did you find?
I dug myself out of a grave.
Yeah, it sounds like you did. What did you bring?
A box. I don't know what's in it.
The plantation house has been locked up for 50 years. You'll be the first to go inside during the dead of night. Have no doubts about what you will see here at Magnolia Lane. There are many who have come before you and have tales to tell.
Stephanie and Christopher, take the thermal camera to the sealed bedroom in the plantation house. Stephen, go to the slave cabin in the woods and bring back copies of the ritual drawing and symbols that appear on the walls. Kimberly, take the laser thermometer and go to the plantation basement where you will measure temperature changes that may demonstrate the presence of spirits. Be careful. Cindy, go to the scarecrow in the woods. Take the magnetometer and measure changes in the atmosphere. This has always been an active area.
You can do it, Cindy.
I was just gonna say.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
No, I'm not going by myself.
You'll be fine.
No, I'm not going.
Kim,
no, I'm
Kim,
not going.
Kim, don't. Well, you'll be fine.
I'm not going by myself.
We all have to do our own thing,
why
Kim.
do you know? I'm not going by myself. When you go in. No, I'm not going down there by myself. No.
Where does she have to go?
Way.
Oh, Cindy was already there.
No, not going by myself. I'm not going anywhere by myself.
It's the only way we're gonna. Yeah.
No, I'm not going by myself.
Kim, it's the only way we're gonna do this.
Stephanie, I'm not going by myself.
Coming up next.
This hat is on an animal head.
What was that?
Where?
The Eatons continue their search for offerings.
Okay,
oh my God, guys.
Kim, you're gonna be fine.
No.
Listen.
No.
Listen.
No.
Come here. Listen. You're gonna be fine. Come on. Don't make me kill you.
Okay.
Listen.
I'm hearing things behind that wall, and I'm not. Okay, no, I can't do this.
Listen, put your head on, okay?
My head is on, and it's telling me don't go in that stupid, dumb basement. I'm not going. No, I can't.
You have.
But you're gonna stand out here by yourself.
Kimberly, listen.
Listen, it's gonna take. You have. If you don't do this, we're not gonna get through this.
Do you know what you're doing in there?
30 seconds, I'm going in there, and then I'm gonna scream
all it'll take
like
to measure.
hell.
Yep, just measure it
Talk to
and
us.
go.
Can you guys wait for me outside, please?
We'll be inside.
We'll talk you through it.
Okay, I have another question. When I'm done, where do I go?
Back to the altar.
Back to the altar.
By myself?
It's right there.
Okay, I was just asking.
Dad, did you find the slave building?
Because that bell's gonna ring.
I'm not sure if this is it.
Yeah, that's it. Guys, I'm leaving. There's nothing down here.
Kimberly, did you measure it?
Yeah, it's 53 degrees, constant steady. I checked it 4 times.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Chris. What do you, can you hold my camera?
How about you?
I gotta measure this. I can't.
I'm way over there.
No, I got this.
I have to bring back a copy of a drawing. I have to draw it, but I don't know.
Hold on.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
hold on.
somewhere
Look.
in here. There's a drawing.
There's one right there. It's in 53
all this
degrees.
stuff?
But I'm wondering.
Birds, I don't know if we should touch it.
Yeah.
Who's that guy? Oh, he looks mean.
That's a really freaky picture.
Oh, he looks mean. He looks really mean.
All right, come on, let's get this drawing and get the hell out of here.
I just don't know which one they want. Which
All
one
right,
would you?
well, pick
I
one.
mean,
Will you please just
I
pick
can't
one?
draw that.
No, don't draw that. I don't know, draw something, will ya?
Well, how about the ones
How about the one?
on the way in?
All right, that works.
It's more bluish, so
Yeah.
I don't know if it's cold or...
Guys, we found a drawing.
Steph?
Yeah?
It's all over the bed.
Is it red?
No, it's blue.
Can I see?
Yeah.
I want to make sure. I don't want to show him look at what I'm looking at.
You see?
Oh my God, I didn't see that before.
I'm gonna lay on the bed.
Go ahead, Cindy.
Just reach the scarecrow.
There's what?
Just reach the scarecrow. Well, you guys, Stephanie and Chris, how you doing?
We're doing okay. We're just
the scarecrow is
accomplishing
moving.
our mission here.
You guys are too.
Yeah, I know, I'm too much, but you know what? I am the world's biggest scaredy cat, and I don't care. Yeah.
Oh, look at the chandelier. Oh.
Whoa.
Chris. All right. Oh. Oh, my God. Okay, I don't like this. I hope I don't feel anything. Chris?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, that was your hand. Here.
Are you in? All right, you know what? I want to go back in that basement. You're done? Let's go. This hat is on an animal head.
What?
Oh my God, Cindy, it's okay. Just relax.
Wow, look at that.
Well, let me see.
Steph.
Yeah?
It's
Yeah,
weird.
I'm
It's
gonna
almost,
come-
your arms weren't even out. But it looks like there's a body laying almost like the way, you know, where it looks like on a cross with its arms straight out.
Ooh, I didn't like laying on that bed at all. I think I already ate something.
This bed is really
Guys?
cold.
Very cold.
Like extremely cold.
62.
Right now.
You know what?
It's getting colder as we speak.
You know what? I'm gonna come on the other side of you if you don't mind. What was that?
Where?
I just walked over there and something just happened.
All right, guys, where are you?
No, something just rattled.
Rattled?
No, something rattled in that corner.
You know what? When we were in the slave cabin,
What are you guys doing?
when we were in the slave cabin, I heard sounds. Wait.
Somebody lay him.
Don't lay on the bed.
67 degrees in here. It's
Put it right down on the
Go
bed.
right in the center of the bed.
Because it's 58
Read
outside.
stuff like through there.
no, it's
Where you were is still
What do you
there.
get?
59, and it just read 67. Like
It's what?
59,
It was
and
just so
it just
cold.
read 62, like 2 seconds.
The bed is
ago.
free. It's ice blue. The bed.
You're nuts. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry.
Fine. So what's it reading now?
Oh, I said
What-
59. Get out of the bed. Get out of the bed, please. Oh my God. Did you guys just? Can we go, please? Did you guys feel that?
No.
Oh my God. You seriously didn't feel that?
What?
It was like this freezing cold brush of cold air. Just
With Kimberly. I'm going to go back down and get a temperature reading. She wants to do it again.
And then we're gonna come upstairs and meet you guys, all right?
Cindy, you okay?
I'm alright. I'm okay. Wait, can I see the click when you guys show me the camera?
Look at this.
Put it on Stephanie, and then put it
But
on.
it's totally cold.
Okay. Alright, good. Let's go.
Hi. What's the matter? My name's Steve. Want to talk? What? Where are you?
Alright, you know what? Come on.
Come on, I've been waiting all my life to meet you guys.
Cindy's going.
Yeah, Cindy's on her way back.
Anyway. Don't kick the.
Alright, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Hello. Let's go.
Coming up next.
I think we're going the wrong way.
Let's go. We gotta get her out.
Get me out!
Gede is a voodoo god known to play tricks on the unsuspecting. Voodoo practitioners believe that when you enter Gede's domain, you must make him an offering and ask for his guidance. The Eaton family has entered the grounds of Magnolia Lane Plantation. They have made their offering to Gede, and they can only hope that he will look upon them favorably.
Really?
Yeah, one swooped right by my head. This laser thing went from being 52 degrees to 64 and 65 and 67 and 68.
Yes.
And okay, I believe, I'm convinced.
Okay, I'm set. I'm ready to go home.
Yep.
Okay. I'm Stephanie, the Mighty Wanderer. Hey. Steph, how you feeling? Okay, tell us about...
That bed was freezing cold. Did you find the scarecrow?
I found the scarecrow. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna take a temperature and grab the hat. And I said it. My little thing started screaming. The thing moved. I screamed and ran the other way. I saw it move with my own eyes. Finally, I just sat there and just breathed and said, all right, I gotta get this hat. So I went around the other side. All I could see was flesh. I cried.
Flesh?
Flesh.
Actually, sideways.
Yeah, mine did too.
You must continue building the altar.
Yeah.
This is your only hope for protection when you leave Magnolia Lane. Now it's time to face your worst fears. You'll be led blindfolded again to 5 separate points of the plantation grounds.
Hey guys, I'm in the general's bedroom, the major's bedroom.
Oh my god, the basement? This old chair, is it an old desk? Some tools hanging from the ceiling. Some bones. Oh my god, some jars with some...
Hey, is that what the keys are for, do you think?
Hey, kid, you there?
Chris, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm in the major's bedroom. Where are you? Cindy, where are you?
I don't know. I'm inside somewhere.
Outside?
Inside.
Where is it? An old desk? Some tools hanging from the ceiling.
Am I staying in here until the bell rings?
I'm gonna try to unlock the door.
Something. I don't want to know what's in there. Oh my god, is an old ironing board in here? Where are you?
You all right?
No, get me out of here now!
You okay?
No, get me out, get me out, get me out! Please come get me!
What's going on?
Get me out of the...
Oh my god. Oh. All right, just calm down.
Get me out! I want to go home.
Where are you?
Come on, what the... I want to go home. Guys, please hurry, I'm locked in here. I want to go home. Somebody please come get me. Somebody please come get me, I'm not moving. I can't breathe. Help me. Please help me. This isn't funny anymore.
thing down here. It's totally dark. Same thing's happening to all of us. I'm alone down here, and I don't know how these things are falling.
Talk to me, Kimberly. Where are you?
I'm in the bedroom where you and Steph were earlier. Steph, get to the back. There's a window. It's halfway open, but I can't pull it all the way open from the inside.
Kimberly, if you want us to get you out, you need to let us do what we need to do, all right? Just sit tight.
Yeah, well, I'm sitting as tight as I can. I'm ready to pee my pants right now. Hello. Cindy, can you hear me?
Steph,
Yeah?
I'm at the hanging tree.
Come to the house. Cindy is here with me. She knows where the hanging tree is. Let's go. We gotta get her out.
I can't breathe.
Chris, can you make your way with Dad towards us?
Okay, let's go. Okay, we're coming right now.
Chris!
Yes.
You guys, please hurry.
Guys?
Yes.
Where are you? We're over here. We just caught sight of Christopher and Dad, so we're just, we're turning around and we're coming back.
Then hurry up, please hurry up.
What do we do? We're going back. We have to go get her out.
Cool.
We found them, so let's go.
I think we're going the wrong way.
I think you are too.
Steph, we are.
All right.
We gotta head back. We can't from that direction.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is the field.
Yeah.
This is where I just
go back.
was. I just came from there with Dad.
I don't know
We
you
have
guys.
to go this way.
Okay.
Okay? Trust me, I was planted in front of this thing with its brain sticking out.
All right. Yeah, this is the right way. This is the way we came in.
It's that way. No, he means he's... Okay. All right, good. Let's go.
Kimberly?
Oh, Christopher, wait a minute. Christopher, when we came in, this was on my right. I'm positive. This was on my right, because I went, oh, the email thing.
Dad, is that the hanging?
This is where we came in.
Yeah. I know, I'm just like, I'm totally lost. I can't even give you an idea.
Tell him everything was fine.
We need you. Come on.
Oh, there's the graveyard
that's
I was
good.
in. Terrific.
Chris! We've seen some familiar sights. That's
You're always
great.
digging?
Steph!
No, I understand. I know 3 minutes feels like 3 hours. Move in.
Oh my God, guys, hurry up, please.
Right there.
No, Chris, they're way behind. Just try them all.
Get me out! Let me get...
Here's another door over here. Why don't we try this one? Hold on, Kim. What's it? No
Can
idea.
I just tell you what happened to me with that? I've had enough for one night. Go, get me out of here.
The Eatons can no longer continue. They seek protection at the altar.
Don't ever ask me to do anything like this again.
A voodoo cleansing ritual is performed.
I'm mixing herbs, sea salts. The salt will absorb any negativity, any fear. It will bring you protection.
Coming up next.
I definitely, without a doubt, believe.
It just got out of control.
Gede was dancing along in front of them, guiding them by the hand right into their darkest places.
It is late at Magnolia Lane Plantation, where members of the Eaton family may have encountered forces that are beyond their ability to control or understand. Their offerings to the voodoo god Gede, offerings seeking protection, may have gone unanswered.
Well, just look at it. It's a house that could be in your neighborhood. And it's in houses like this that you find spirit every day.
People don't realize that the spirit is always present. It's all around us everywhere. The ritual that we did was real. The drawing that we made was real. And Gede, the spirit that we called on, is a real force. And I think that's another thing people forget, that these spirits are not just superstition, they're real forces.
Hey, where are you?
Hang in there.
All right, good, let's go.
Felt welcome yet unwelcome.
What was that?
Where?
And then in the house, the bed was very, very cold.
Get out of the bed.
That room, I felt a lot in the room and in the house as well, just a lot of energy, both negative and positive. It's just kind of frightening at the same time.
No, I'm not going. But you'll be fine.
How I personally felt? Enlightened. I mean, there are things that moved that I don't know how they moved.
We're doing okay. We're just,
The scarecrow was moving.
You know, I heard things and, you know, and I smelled things and, yeah, it was very enlightening.
Will I ever do it again? Absolutely not. No way. I was locked in a room by myself and strange, scary things happened.
Rocking chair just moved. Somebody please come get me!
Well, I know at first I was hoping that there could be a possibility I may see something. Well, I guess maybe this is where I'm supposed to be. But after a while, I realized that it's not always just a visual. It could be what you feel.
Guys, please hurry! I'm locked in here. I want to go.
Suffering brought us the truth.
Kim, you hold on. Oh my God. We're all for you right now.
They couldn't get me out. The key that was supposed to unlock the door didn't unlock the door. They had to break the door in. This definitely confirmed my belief in whatever else is out on another plane.
It just got out of control. You come to places like this, you hope to see spirit. You have your own perception of what that's going to be like. Well, you're relying on something that you have no control over.
I'm sure that as frightened as they were, they also were able to find out a lot about themselves and free a lot of fears from themselves.
I heard something over here.
I heard it. I was standing right next to him. I walked this way.
I think we could have stuck together a little bit more at certain times, but basically I think we did okay. Basically I think we acted as a pretty good unit. We solved the problems. We got you out. And we found we accomplished the goals that we set out to do.
You were very strong.
I tried to be. Even though I cried like a little girl. In the first instance, when I was in the basement, at first I felt fine. I had the blindfold on, I was on the floor, and I just thought I heard crickets. And that didn't bother me at all, but then when I realized that the room was full of bats.
I'm with bats flying around over my head. Those are not bugs. They are... oh, God.
It really scared me because, and I'm not afraid of bats, but there were so many of them. And when I really, really panicked, like, it was silent. And I looked with a camera and I couldn't find any bats. And I was like, thank you.
Gede was dancing along in front of them, guiding them by the hand right into their darkest places.
I don't think at any one particular time I was going to fall apart. You know, a couple of times I sort of had to, I got scared, and then I said, well, just get yourself together. You got a job to do here, and there's things you need to do, and just do it, regardless of what happens.
The bed was a very bright blue color.
It's cool.
Yes. And it changed as well, even when we did lie on it. But even after we were off of it for a bit, the whole bed itself got bright blue, and even the part of the covers that were draping to the floor were bright blue.
Gotta remember that room, more than any other, every single person that passed through it knew there was something about that room.
I couldn't get her out. when the key was not working. I was ready to break the door down. Yeah, it was the worst.
I think it's more confirmed, yeah. Especially with Kimberly. I mean, Kimberly wouldn't be making these things up. If she saw that chair move, then it moved.
I don't think I've ever been that panic-stricken ever in my life, ever. I was shaking. Once they got me out of the room, I was physically, like, I couldn't keep my hands still. And once she had me put my hands in the water, and she made the cross on my forehead and put the water on my head, I cooled down. I stopped shaking. The sense of calm and serenity just came flushing over me. And I'm completely calm right now. Fine. Like nothing happened. Even though I know it did. Something did happen.
People don't realize that the spirit is always present. It's all around us everywhere.
It opened my mind. I can't say it brought me the truth, but it certainly will make me think a little bit more before I answer. Any doubts that I ever had about there being this, any doubts I had about the supernatural, I don't doubt anymore. I definitely, without a doubt, believe in the paranormal. That when people pass on, they don't necessarily leave. Never ever. I reflect on this, and I'm glad I did it. I'm so glad I did it. I wouldn't trade this night for anything in the world.
So what makes a place scary? Is it what you encounter in that unfamiliar world where there's a thin veil between life and death? That's what the Eaton family may have discovered. Because most often, it isn't what we can see, but what we cannot. The unknown. And that's what you'll find in the scariest places on Earth. I'm Linda Blair. Good night.
And for you, that process has already begun. Therefore, you must retrieve something of significance from each of the areas you explore and return it to the altar. First, you must create a ritual drawing in the earth that will help you to travel between the world of the living and the dead.
All right. Who's good at ritual drawings?
Oh, Kristen's great at drawing.
All right.
I'll go. I'm Mamba Salayan. I'm an initiated Voodoo priestess, and I will take you all to the crossroads where spirit and matter meet. We will pay respect and honor to the dead. We will do this ritual to open you up to receive and perceive the spirit. Now, if you look at l'esprit surtout, royaume de bon Dieu bon. Papa Leg bat à la porte. Ouvrez la porte, papa, pour vos enfants. Vos enfants vous attendent à Go Leg Bat.
Now you'll be blindfolded and led to 5 areas on the plantation.
Oh my God.
On the outside of the blindfolds are
In New Orleans, many believe that at Magnolia Lane, the spirits of the dead can attach themselves to the living. For the Eaton family who are now at Magnolia Lane, that process may have already begun.
Behind you is an altar that has been evolving over the past 50 years. Anyone who ventures close to Magnolia Lane must make an offering of protection before leaving. This altar is your only hope for protection. In a place like this, the dead attach themselves to the
Chills run down your spine. You break into a cold sweat. Your heart begins to pound. You are afraid. Tonight, on Scariest Places on Earth, Magnolia Lane Plantation.
You have a very unique thing right here on Magnolia Lane Plantation, and that's a conflict of souls.
We're in New Orleans, man.
Yes, we are. We are in New Orleans.
We had a murder, and we discovered a voodoo altar.
I'd like to find the truth, whatever that may be.
Are the Eatons ready to spend a night at Magnolia Lane Plantation?
Oh my God.
One of the scariest places on Earth.
The altar. You'll see several of the voodoo spirits reflected there. I'm drawing what's called a veve. It's a ritual drawing that calls the force of Gede. And Gede is the god of death, and Gede tells the truth. So if you're afraid of Gede, if you're afraid of death, you're afraid of the truth. Now, voodoo is all about participation and experience. So you will all participate with me in this ritual. You'll hold this. And Gede loves cigars, so keep that lit. Gede loves peppers. Now to begin, we will all kneel around the veve.